Did I think I was a king somehow?
Now, I just heard that you played your first gig last night at Hibernian House, and it was the first gig you've played that wasn't in your bedroom in 2 years.
I think 3 and a bit.
Wow. So what was that like?
Nerve-wracking.
Yeah?
Really nerve-wracking. I've decided not to play shows really, really drunk as well, which is a new development.
Yeah.
And that was also very confronting. A new page.
Great. So back in 2010, you'd released 2 albums, and then, you let go. Why did you decide to stop making music?
It wasn't that I stopped making music. It's that I just didn't want to tour as relentlessly as I was, and just felt like I was consuming a bit too much of my own bullshit, and kind of got over it and wanted to go and develop a little bit more as a person, I think. Outside of that environment, wanted to try and maybe make some sort of valid contribution to the people closest to me instead of ignoring them or treating them badly. I wanted to be a good person, basically.
That makes sense. I read that you kind of got fed up with the Australian music industry. Why was that?
It's a good question. I think probably because I was in it all the time. I think naturally when you do something all the time, you kind of get a bit cynical about it, a bit frustrated. I think there are lots of things about the music industry that could probably change in supporting artists a little better as individuals, as people, rather than some sort of bizarre entity that hasn't really got a name in English, I suppose, as yet. But I feel like the support of musicians is actually coming from, if it's not coming from individuals who are working really hard, it's coming from labels that are earning less and less money each year. Independent labels as well that are kind of going under, which is, this might be the way it's going. I kind of hope it won't, because I really like the people at my label and I hope they all sort of do well.
Yeah.
And they are. They're like a good label. But I feel like the support for musicians is kind of, it doesn't reflect how much they give back to society. I think it's, everybody enjoys music on their iPod every day and listens to music all day. This radio station obviously plays music, but not a lot of people are happy to pay for every single record that they're getting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea where it's going. But
Definitely.
my speculation is that if there's not going to be a monetary support from society to artists, that maybe there needs to be better emotional support.
You've got it all planned out.
Oh yeah.
In the time that you took off, what did you do?
I travelled around the world. South America, Central, North America, Europe, went to Africa, to a lot of Eastern Europe as well. Went to Chernobyl. That was great. Great and creepy and fun, because the Ukrainian military can drink. And it's every day is like pickled fish and vodka. And then you walk around radioactive museums, living museum.
So what happened for anyone listening out there is that Whitley was in the Mexican Caribbean and he called his label up and said, "I'm coming back and we're going to make a new album." What was it about that place, sipping mojitos, as you said?
I think I was just drunk. I think that's just like drunk and I'll do an album. Why not?
Yeah. So why did you decide to come back?
It started really innocently. I was like, I'm not coming back ever. That's it. And then I was starting to put notes on my phone of lyrics and melodies, humming melodies, and that kind of grew into a lot of songs on my phone. And I just started putting them aside and trying to ignore it. And then when I got back to London and I bought a type of old 1950s transistor organ. Getting a bit music geek here, but beautiful, beautiful organ. And I started playing it and then started writing those into songs, and I just couldn't escape it. I was like, people should hear this. I think it's good enough for people to hear this.
It is not a mean world, it's beautiful, I see it, I know it shines in you, the feeling that we once knew. by lovers, by friendships. Impermanence dies in the face of your heart, and time stands still. I know it gets hard sometimes, but you must try. Remember, it is not a mean world, it's beautiful. I see it, and in a moment it's gone. But this old life feels so long. Oh, Terence McKenna, I wonder if they will know the secrets that few hold, that could save us and burn the stockpiles in white light. It's beautiful, I see it and I feel it coming on, the feeling that we once knew. It is not a mean world, it's beautiful, I see it. It is not a mean world, it's beautiful, I see it. It is not a mean world, it's beautiful, I see it.